Hey guys, welcome back to MegaNerd Squad. Today we got a review for you, and it is Underwater. Underwater stars Kristen Stewart, and it was directed by William Eubank.
Yeah.
I don't know him, but I think he did a good job. Overall, I enjoyed this movie.
There's a lot of good things to take about from this movie. Kristen Stewart was pretty good in this role. Her acting was really good in this movie, and that's what drives this movie. Because she's the main character, and without Kristen Stewart, I don't think this movie would have been as good as it was. Mm-hmm. The monsters are kind of cool in this movie as well. There's a lot of little monsters that come around. You don't see them as much, but it kind of works out for them because they're so scary too. Like every time they pop out at you, it jump scare me every single time.
I was gonna say there was quite a few jump scares within this movie because you know it's coming. You know they're walking around underwater, and you know it's about to. But there's even some creepy shots, like when she has the light panning, you know, and you see part of one of these creatures, and it's just, it's like chills up your spine. It's like you're down there at the bottom of the ocean, and that thing looked like it had like glowing eyes because of like the light that she shined, and it was creeping into the darkness. I was like, oh my gosh! And then it all of a sudden just BAM! In your face. Yeah. When I watched the trailer, I could tell, I thought it was definitely reminiscent of Alien, you know, like one of the better movies.
Yeah, and it has some alien aspects to it.
Definitely, like the whole tone of it. They made some different creative choices during like the second and third acts, but definitely the beginning of this movie, it picks up a lot faster, I will say that though.
Yes, it does.
The beginning, you're getting, shots of,
Kristen Stewart.
Who, where, what, when, and why. Yeah, they're down, like clippings and headlines as they're creeping down into the water, into this... to
this base shelter. This movie also, like, it just gets to the action from the start. Yeah. It takes like 3 to 5 minutes just for the beginning, and bam, you're already right into the action, which is a very good thing that he did, that the director did. Like, that was amazing, just to start the action from the beginning and work their way towards the end. Mm-hmm. And throughout this movie, they're trying to get to this base station so that they can escape in some escape pods. That's basically the premise of this movie. They're trying to escape these little monster creatures. They look like Cthulhu a little bit to me. I don't know what they're called though, but they look hella scary.
I will say that I love their suits that they go underwater with when they have to actually leave the inside of their
instead of the base station. Yeah,
their base or whatever, and creep out into the water. They put on these suits, which are also kind of reminiscent to the space suits that you would wear, like in Alien. They look awesome. They each got their like own numbers, and I just love like the design aesthetically that they did with these. I thought they were awesome. Like I wanted one.
Some of these characters were pretty cool in this movie. There was a few other people in this movie, like the captain was pretty cool. His character arc was pretty good. I liked the character arc that the captain went through. And then there's a girl that she was just so afraid of what was happening outside, like she couldn't handle herself.
That was one of the things I thought was awesome, and non-spoiling it. She's a very scared woman during this whole situation, and usually we kind of know what happens to that character in that type of a movie, and it was just kind of done differently this time, and I appreciated that. I like that the screenwriters and directors of this film decided to not go so beat for beat with the normal aesthetic of what would happen to certain static type characters, cookie cutter characters. Because you got your main character, you got the captain, and then you got, I think it was 4 other survivors, basically, that are claned together. When you're first watching it, you're already deciding in your head which ones are going to live, which ones are going to not make it, and what order they'll probably go in. I mean, I do every time.
There's this one scene in the movie where they're getting attacked by these creatures, and all of a sudden it just turns to black, and just pops out with Kristen Stewart. And you're like, what just happened? And like, they really don't show you what happened to our people. And that was kind of a weird part to me. They just cut to black, and like, it was really weird because you didn't know what happened to the other people, and you thought they were dead.
Overall, I like this movie. I like the structure of it, the characters within it. I like the monsters within it. I like the science fiction and horror blend because Those are my two favorite genres, so you're talking my language with that type of stuff. Towards the ending, I think they lost me a little bit, but, you know, I like it sometime, every now and then when it's just different.
I enjoyed this movie as well. There was a lot of jump scares, and Kristen Stewart was really good in this role as well, and I did like the supporting characters that she had, and the creatures were really cool. I haven't seen that in a while from a lot of new movies, like original creatures.
Yeah.
And it just was a decent movie altogether. Like, there's some things that were there that every horror movie has, but yeah, it was good. It was a good movie, and I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10.
I would give it a 7 out of 10 as well.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like. Let us know what you thought about Underwater, if you guys are going to see it, or if you guys already saw it, then let us know what you guys thought about the movie. And anyways, guys, if you guys did enjoy this different formatting of reviews, if you guys non-spoiler reviews would prefer that other than our regular spoiler reviews, just let us know in the comment section, and we'll do whatever you guys want. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. MegaNerd Squad, out!